has dingo!
Belanora, mordanos melar, il amor no falos cadar.
Warchief, our ship sustained heavy damage when we passed through the raging maelstrom. It's unsalvageable.
I knew it. Can we confirm our location? Is this Kalimdor?
We traveled due west as you instructed. This should be it.
Very well. Has there been any sign of Gromhillscream or the other ships?
No, Warchief. Not since we got separated.
Prepare to move out. If our comrades did make it here, we should be able to find them along the coast.
This is one of our ships, Warchief. It must have been smashed against the rocks in the storm. A great battle took place here. The clay is red with fresh blood.
Is there nothing in this land but dust and carnage? Those hideous creatures have the bodies of horses. Loktar Ogar! Those pig creatures are unlike anything I've ever seen before.
At least they're prettier than the humans.
For honor. Dub.
Chieftain, this wreck has been abandoned for quite some time. Perhaps the crew has survived and is around here someplace.
Lokrigar, Ogar. Dabu.
Thanks for saving us, man. We should hurry. The pigmen say there were other ships nearby.
I am the Warchief. The horsemen are slaughtering those bull creatures. I led us here to escape senseless conflict. Now it seems we're surrounded by it. Let's get on with it.
Thrumkar, Warchief! We knew you'd find us.
Thrumkar, warrior. I'm glad you're all safe. Were you part of Hillscream's group?
No, Warchief. We were separated in the storm. We only just arrived.
The horsemen look as if they're dressed for war. For honor.
Thrumkar, Warchief!
Well met, warrior. Has there been any sign of...
The horsemen are charging! Defend yourselves!
Loktar! Loktar! I am... the spirit. For honor.
I am Cairn, chief of the Bloodhoof Tauren. You greenskins fight with both savagery and valor. I am intrigued.
I am Thrall, and these are my brethren, the Orcs. We've come seeking the destiny promised to us.
Seeking destiny? It will find you in time, young one. However, there is an oracle far to the north which might be able to...
North? But there's an army of the horsemen marching north.
What? No. My village is in danger.
I must know more about this oracle. Follow them. Protect Cairn at all costs.
We've arrived in time. The next wave is advancing.
Let's get on with it.
They've brought a champion. this time.
Your tribe is safe, Old One.
Thanks to you, young war chief. But the centaur drove off all the game in this region, and I cannot allow my people to starve. Soon we must head north to the verdant grasslands of Mulgore.
And you fear the marauders will overtake you?
Yes. The devil's speed cannot be matched upon the plains.
Well, if you tell us how to reach the oracle you spoke of, then my brethren and I will escort you on your march.
I am intrigued by you and your people, young troll. You are more than welcome to join us.
This land is rugged and beautiful, much like the place from which my people originally come.
Yes. We Tauren have always held a great respect for the works of the Earth Mother. There are far worse fates than living freely upon the open plains, young war chief.
Perhaps. But my people deserve a land to call their own, Cairn.
War Chief, we've spotted a herd of marauders bearing down on us.
Cairn, the Kodos are overburdened and must rest. Why don't you remain here and protect the caravan while we search for a suitable oasis?
There's no need to coddle me, boy. I may be old, but I'm not helpless.
Cairn! The caravan will never make it in time!
Let the fury of the Earth Mother deal with these wretches as they deserve. They will trouble us no more. And you, young war chief, are free to continue your quest.
To the oracle. What is it?
Legends say that it saw the strands of fate as they were woven by the Earth Mother. It alone can show you your destiny.
Where will I find it?
Far to the north, near the shadowy base of Mount Hyjal, lies Stone Talon Peak. You will find the oracle within the peak's hollow. I will send my finest Kodos to aid you in your journey.
Thank you, Cairn. I will not forget you.
Go with honor, young war chief. May the Earth Mother smile upon you.
Hail, mighty Manaroth. How goes the invasion?
Bah! These frail humans offer no real resistance.
Then the Scourge did its job well, unlike some others I could name.
Do not mock me, Dreadlord. I am aware of the Orcs' failure. When I find them, I will discipline them myself.
Yes, actually, that's why I've come. I thought you might like to know that the Orcs are no longer here.
What? Are you certain?
Certain as ever, Manaroth. My agents, at least, are always dependable. They tell me that the Orcs have landed on Kalimdor.
Kalimdor? But what could they be? Bah! The Orcs are mine by right, and I will claim them wherever they choose to run. And you are mine, Manaroth. You would do well to remember that fact. We will watch the wayward Orcs and wait. Despite their failure, they may still prove useful to us.
War Chief, we've been trudging through this wasteland for a week with nothing to fight but centaurs and pigmen. We need real enemies to test our mettle.
Yes, boredom and the beating sun have put us all on edge. But we must push on. All will be made clear once we meet the Oracle.
As you say, War Chief. Look, it's the Warsong clan. They're battling humans.
What? Loktar warriors! Hellscream needs help!
Wretched orcs, how dare you follow us to this land?
Save your breath, human. You'll need it to scream when I start tearing off your limbs.
Grom, what was this about? And how the hell did these humans get here anyway?
Same way we did, little brother. Apparently, a frail girl named Proudmoore leads them. Her forces have cordoned off the pass that leads to the north.
Well, we must make it through the pass despite her. I'll send our hunters to scout the area while we establish a base. Until then, the humans are not to be touched.
Whatever you say, War Chief.
I am the War Chief.
Yes? What? Me busy. Leave me alone. No time for play. Me not that kind of orc. Me not that kind of orc. Me not that kind of orc.
I can wait no longer. The humans must be slaughtered!
War Chief, the Warsong clan is attacking the humans despite your orders.
Damn it. There's nothing to do now but fight. Tighten our defenses. I'll deal with Hellscream later. I
am. War Chief, the Warsong clan is attacking another human encampment.
Perhaps this is our destiny. To go on fighting the humans forever.
Work complete.
With these, we can reach Stone Talon Peak by morning.
A true warrior would simply take the pass from the humans.
Have you lost what's left of your mind, Grom? I gave you a direct order to leave the humans alone. What the hell is wrong with you?
Don't lecture me, pup. The wretches deserved death. Don't you feel it, Thrall? It's like the old days, like the demons are near.
I don't know what's come over you and your men, but this bloodlust is a liability that I can't afford.
I'm sorry, Thrall. You're right. I can handle it.
I can't take that chance, Grom. Take your clan into the northern forest and build us a settlement. I'll come and find you after we've reached the Oracle.
Damn Thrall for sending us away. He chooses to use his greatest warriors for manual labor? You'll be lost without me.
Chieftain, there's something strange about these woods. It's too quiet. Almost like we're being watched.
Are you all afraid of spirits now? There is nothing here but ancient trees and shadow.
Anaduna farore. Iseraduna bandos. Ashtarod nefanas.
You hear that? This place is haunted. I fear no living enemy, but my axe cannot cleave fleshless spirits.
Still your tongue and get to work. The war chief's new settlement will require a great deal of lumber. This section of forest must be cleared.
Chieftain, we're under attack!
You were right, sisters. These green-skinned brutes have no respect for life. Slay them in Elun's name.
Women! They're women!
Yes, they almost look like elves. But they're far too tall and far too savage. Those dancing lights are strange. Perhaps they are the dread spirits that you've all been so afraid of.
Chieftain, the warrior women have returned on flying beasts!
They won't last long after our wolf riders have ensnared them.
Chieftain, that great tree pulses with magic. We should keep our distance.
Am I surrounded only by cowards? It's a tree like any other. Cut it down! See? The great tree provided us with an abundance of lumber. If we find any more, then we'll hack them apart as well.
Ah, greetings, good orc. Strange to see one of you in these parts.
We are here to cut lumber, little goblin.
Well, there's this tribe of bearmen called Furbolgs in this region that's been giving us trouble. If you kill the chieftain, we'll sell our goods to you at cost. We might even let you borrow a few shredders.
I'll consider it. War Chief. I'll consider it.
Heed my call.
Ah, thank you. Now, these shredders will cut through those trees in no time.
Our town is under attack!
Ashenvale Forest. After 10,000 years, I still recognize this cursed place. This is the veil of our ancient enemy, the Night Elves' demigod, Cenarius.
Yes. Lord Archimon demands that Cenarius be destroyed before we launch the invasion of Kalimdor.
I would relish the chance to face him again in combat. But he is crafty and rarely appears in the open.
Fateful as it sounds, your pet orcs have recently despoiled these forest lands and incurred his wrath. Lord Archimond and I believe that the orcs are capable of killing Cenarius for us.
They would have little chance against Cenarius. If memory serves, his powers were quite formidable.
Yes, but so are yours. The blood pact that you made with the orcs long ago still binds them to you. You need only recharge their energies,
Just what are you suggesting, Dreadlord?
Spill your burning blood into this pool. Its corruption will lure the orcs to it. And once they've tasted your blood again, they will be unstoppable.
Who dares defile this ancient land? Who dares the wrath of Cenarius and the Night Elves?
The forest is coming alive! We're under attack!
Let battle be joined! I defeated your kind in ages past, and I shall do so again.
Their numbers are too great! We must fall back to the other side of the river! Our town is under attack!
Demon-spawned wretches, you will all die! Now, my warriors, cleanse these brutes from the wilds. I will watch over you from the forest.
Yes, Lord Chief.
The demons did their job well. You creatures are as reckless and bloodthirsty as they ever were.
The orcs are free, demigod!
Is that what you tell yourself? Despite what you may believe, you are no better than the malignant bile that flows through your veins.
Damn you! Finally, whatever you say, I'll consider it. Whatever you say, whatever you say.
Foul orcs! The Burning Masters charged us with protecting this well. You are unworthy of drinking from these dark waters.
I'll consider it.
The pool emanates great power, but I smell this stench of a demon curse about it.
I am cursed already. If I must drink from these waters to defeat Cenarius, then I will.
No, that goes against everything the war chief teaches us. We can't let rage overcome us again.
No, warrior. We must embrace it as never before. We must become the vessels of destruction that we were meant to be. Yes! I feel the power once again. Come, my warriors. Drink from the dark waters, and you will be reborn.
Chieftain, these creatures press us hard, and the demigod still lurks in the forest. How can we possibly defeat him?
Weak-minded coward! Nothing is invincible. If we are to live, then this Cenarius must die. Ninjas for Surgeon.
What? Throw me a ship right away.
god has fallen. The war song is supreme.
Hello again, Gramash. Manaroth. It can't be. I've come to bring you and your brethren back into the fold. Though you orcs failed the Burning Legion before, you will now serve us once again. No. We are free. Stupid, pitiful creature. I am the rage in your heart. I am the fury of your thoughts. I alone empowered you to bring chaos to this world, and by the endless void you shall.
War Chief, we scouted the peak as you ordered. The humans have entrenched their fortifications all the way up to the summit.
What are they up to? If they're looking to pick a fight, they've had ample opportunities before this.
Ishnialo Pora, young war chief.
Cairn, what are you doing here?
Our debt to you orcs can only be repaid with blood. We've come to help you reach the Oracle. However, those metal-clad pinkskins look like trouble.
Those pinkskins are called humans. They are our enemies from across the sea. They seem intent on keeping us from the peak.
The Oracle's wisdom belongs to all. Perhaps the wyverns that live nearby can be of use to us. They have no love for hostile intruders.
Dabu. This place has been defiled. I sense that the spirits have fled.
The Harpies have enslaved the wyverns.
Be warned, old fool. Stone Talon Peak is ours. Neither these brutes nor the humans will leave this place alive. Attack my sisters!
Yes, chieftain! No problem.
I am the war chief.
Yeah!
That'll be good choice, man.
Look, regard, no God. The spirits are listening.
Your time has come.
Look, Search complete for Doomhammer!
There. These proud beasts will now aid us in reaching the summit.
Double. Yeehaw!
Full speed ahead!
The spirits are
Yes, I need order. Death from above. I am, yes, double. Yes, Lord. What's mine?
Hold, War Chief.
That's the young sorceress Grom told me about. It appears that she seeks the Oracle as well.
Be wary, young one. That cave is the perfect spot for an ambush.
Don't worry, Cairn. I was raised by the humans. I know their tricks and stratagems. There's no way that I'll let them stop me from reaching the Oracle.
The path cuts off in different directions.
Either of those caverns could stretch for miles. Perhaps we should split up.
Very well. Be careful, young one. There's no telling what ancient creatures lie within the mountain's depths.
I will, Cairn. Good luck. For honor. That's strange. I don't recall seeing any sheep in this land.
He's fairly bright for an orc.
It's a trap! Defend yourselves! For honor. Let's get on with it. Look, regard. I am the Warcraft. Those harpies have nearly killed that wretched creature. It looks as if they're after its treasure. Kill them all, and we'll take what's left for ourselves.
Directly. Now be DoSsMode.
Look, regard. For Doomhammer! Let's go. The great beast was protecting a magical amulet. I'd better hold on to this.
I am Ajun, ancient princess of the Moon Children. None may pass until my heart is returned to me.
Here is your heart, Ajun. Now, grant us passage to the Oracle. Apparently, this is some kind of spectral bridge. But the enchanted gemstone that powers it is missing. With any luck, Cairn will find it for us.
Gladly. Precisely.
Let's get the hell out of here!
No, not that way!
They are DoSsMode. Precisely. They are DoSsMode. Gladly.
I've had it with skulking in these caves.
Precisely. They are DoSsMode. Gladly. The spiked pit is filled with quillbores. It looks as if they're protecting some kind of gemstone. This must activate the trap mechanism. Precisely. They are DoSsMode. A gruesome death. They are DoSsMode. The gemstone has an inscription on its base. This is the spirit stone of Stone Talon Chasm. If the legends are true, then this will activate the spirit bridge that leads to the Oracle. Ishnupura. Precisely. They are DoSsMode. The spirit's bridge. Just as the legends described it. Now, young war chief, the path to the Oracle is revealed.
Orcs. I knew that we were being followed. Defend yourselves!
Stop!
There will be no violence in this place.
That voice. You're no oracle. You're the prophet.
Very perceptive, son of Durotan. I am the prophet. And now that I have lured you all here, I will tell you what destiny holds.
What the hell is going on here?
Thrall, this is Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the survivors of Lordaeron.
Survivors? What are you talking about?
The invasion of the Burning Legion has begun. Lordaeron has already fallen, and now the demons come to invade Kalimdor. Only together, united against the Shadow, will you be able to save this world from the flame.
Unite with them? Are you mad?
Have you heard nothing that I've said? The Legion comes to undo history and end all life. Thrall, your friend Hellscream has already fallen under the demon's influence. Soon he and your whole race will be lost forever.
No. I'll die before I let that happen.
Then you must rescue him immediately. He is the key to the destiny I promised you. However, you will need help.
Wait, this is insane. You can't possibly expect me
Destiny is at hand, young sorceress. The time to choose has come. For the fate of all who live, humanity must join forces with the Horde.
If the prophet was correct, then the Warsong encampment lies just over the ridge. We should ready ourselves for battle.
I know, Cairn. It's just that I never thought I'd live to see the day when I had to fight my own people.
Just remember, Thrall. With this soul gem, you can capture your friend Hellscream's spirit without hurting him. But you need to bring it back to my base immediately, so we can free Grom from the demon's control.
I appreciate your help, Miss Proudmoore. Yet another day I thought I'd never live to see.
That makes two of us. I'll return to my base and aid you as best I can. Good luck. Gentlemen.
The spirits rage around you, young war chief. They sense your anguish, your grief.
Hellscream is like a brother to me, Cairn. But he and his clan have fallen under the demon's influence. If I can't save him, then my people might be damned for all time.
You are the human's lapdog. We serve only the Legion now. How can I help?
I am the war chief.
Thrall, the skies are burning.
This is no natural storm. Blessed ancestors. Everyone, brace yourselves! Fight on, my warriors! We must reach Hellscream before it's too late!
The spirits, yes. We're under attack! A wise plan. We're complete. We're complete.
The war chief.
You want me to go? Upgrade?
Let's get on. The spirits.
How can I help?
For honor.
Yes. Our allied town is being attacked! The spirits.
I am the war chief.
Where you want me to go?
Let's get on.
How can I help?
Right away.
Look,
yes, Lord Chief.
The spirits.
How can I help?
Yes. Grom, you've got to come with me.
And where would you lead me, boy? Destiny is at hand. Lord Manaroth is our master now.
Who? You're not talking sense.
Ah, Thrall. You always believed that the demons corrupted our race, but that's only half true. We gave ourselves up willingly on Draenor. The other chieftains and I,
We drank Manaroth's blood, Thrall. We brought this curse upon ourselves. You did this to our people knowingly? Gah! No regard, War Chief. Our town is under attack! I am. For honor, let's know how can I help? No regard, no grounds. Yes. For honor. Our allied town is being attacked! Dabu. Ram, Thrall. I see clearly now. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. To hell with your apologies! Right now, I need you to help me save our people. Manaroth. We must face Manaroth in the canyon.
Then let's go. I don't want to keep the bastard waiting.
So predictable. I knew you would come. And I see you brought the mighty Hellscream. His blood is mine. As is your whole misbegotten race. Effort, but futile. The boy believed you could be saved, but he didn't know what burns within your soul. Within your heart, you know we are the same. Thrall, the blood haze has lifted. The demon's fire has burnt out in my veins. I have freed myself.
No, old friend.
You freed us all.
Pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it! Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
Ah, we shouldn't even be here! Or siding with the Orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these outlanders as they deserve. Immediately.
We are preparing to leave this place, Priestess. There is a terrible evil corrupting these lands, and I will not allow it to consume my people. Unfortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, Old One. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, Priestess.
So be it.
Anudora!
The goddess calls.
Many thanks, Priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May Elune light your path to safety. Ashrathoram's the wilds.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman. Bandu Thoribas mortals. You will pay for defiling these lands. I heard the voice of Elune. Point away. Someone has the wild.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
Instincts. The dead advance in waves.
Quickly, my sisters. Back to the trees. We are no match for a force this fast.
The undead are tireless. There's no way to outrun them.
You see, Lord Archimonde, We need not fear the Night Elves. The Scourge can...
Archimond, after 10,000 years, how is it possible?
The Legion has returned to consume this world, woman. And this time, your troublesome race will not stop us.
Fools! Let her slip away! Find her, damn you! Find her and kill her!
The day we have long feared has finally come. The Burning Legion has returned. I must cross the river and warn the rest of my sisters before all is lost.
These damn Night Elves cannot escape us! Lord Archimon wants them found!
As the goddess wills. So be it. Clearly the humans have no love for the undead, but I dare not trust them.
In the name of Cenarius!
The works appear to be guarding some magical treasure. It might prove useful to you. I think the voice of the Lord. As the goddess wills.
O Kalimdor! In the name of Cenarius!
O Kalimdor! Immediately. By
The shadow powers will not hide you from our sight.
Ambush! Run for your lives! We'll regroup in the clearing ahead!
By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Anudora!
O Kalimdor!
The goddess calls. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Tyrande, praise Elune you've made it. The undead appeared out of nowhere and attacked our village without warning.
Ishnudaldieb Chandris, we have a greater problem. The undead were sent here by the Burning Legion, our ancient enemies of old. Against such might, we have only one option. We must awaken the druids. With Cenarius dead, it falls to us to awaken the druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the druids from their slumber.
But, Priestess, the orcs have established a crude settlement upon the isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elune we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
There is one druid sleeping within them, sister. Furion Stormrage. He is the wisest and most powerful of all the druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
Then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awake...
Let us make haste, my sisters. All our hopes rest on Furion's awakening. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Ashathoramai. The goddess calls. At last, the Horn of Cenarius. Now we can awaken Furion.
The horn has sounded, and I have come, as promised. I smell the stench of decay and corruption in our land. That angers me greatly. Come forth, you defenders of old. Crush these invaders, as you did in ages past. It has been 1,000 years since I last looked upon you, Tyrande. I thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dream.
My heart rejoices to see you again, Furion. But I would not have awakened you unless the need was urgent.
In the dream, I felt our land being corrupted, just as if it were my own body. You were right to awaken me.
The Burning Legion has returned, Furion. Cenarius is dead, and Outlanders roam freely through our most sacred vales.
As was foretold. No doubt Archimonde will make his way to Hyjal Summit and attack the World Tree. If he succeeds in draining the tree's energies, this world will be doomed.
My only thought was to awaken you and the rest of the Druids. The Druids of the Talon reside within the Barrow Dens at the end of this valley. If we can reach them, we may have a chance to stop Archimonde and his demons.
That did it, boys! We've driven them off! Let's regroup back at the base and tend to our wounded.
So, the Outlanders battle against the undead as well. They could prove to be powerful allies against Archimonde and his ilk.
They are mongrels and nothing more. They are responsible for Cenarius' death. I will be damned before I stand with them.
Perhaps you are right, my love. We will establish our new settlement here. Keep your sentries alert. I doubt that we have seen the last of the Outlanders or the undead.
Someone threatens the wilds. Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the Barrow Dens. Wait! I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corruption started to spread.
Perhaps. They did not escape the corruption after all.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged.
Anudora!
Standing guard. I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Immediately.
You changed, Tyrande. There is little mercy left in you.
Long ago, I swore to protect this land, Furion. I never had the luxury of sleeping through times of great peril.
If your endless vigil has hardened you, my love, it must be part of your goddess's plan.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Be careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead.
The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
What is nature's call? Hi! I'm game. Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice.
What is nature's call?
It shall be done.
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call? Are we being invaded? Aim dead set.
The goddess calls.
Your building is coming.
Someone threatens the wild. In the name of Cenarius! Hopefully the land will heal itself of this cursed blight. We should get moving. The barrow dens lie within the valley just ahead of us. No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place. And we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves night elves.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone from the wild. Ashatorama.
Is there trouble? Gladly. For the truth. Gladly.
The goddess. I heed the voice of Elune. In the name of Cenarius! Someone sees the world. So be it. The goddess calls.
Ashtherodama.
Ashatorama. Someone from the wild. Research New River by Elune. In the name of Cenarius!
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble? I'm game.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our gold mine is running low.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done.
I stand ready.
Come forth, druids of the Talon. Let the storm crows fly once again upon the winds of war. Ishnu Allah, my brethren. Kalimdor has need of your powers once again, for the hour of doom is at hand.
We are yours to command, Shundo Stormrage.
Now we must delve into the earth, and rouse the ferocious druids of the Claw from their slumber. These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
So be it. Demon bile. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost.
Anudora.
Ashrathorama.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I would gladly save your shaman. Immediately. So be it. This must be the Fountain of Life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters. By Elune, the goddess calls.
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
The pathway cuts off to the south, but this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him, Furion. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may. He is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Something is amiss. Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. The land and I are one.
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the Bear God's presence.
Bear Gods? It shall be done. Torfala Nordora. How dare you! For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Out with it.
Something is amiss. Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth. Ah, the Druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do. What in the... They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral. The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern. As sleep dulled my senses. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we Druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormridge.
I cannot go back. Goddess grant that Furion was wrong.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
The goddess calls. In the name of Cenarius!
Death to the intruders.
Immediately. Anudora! As the goddess wills. The treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. Shithoraman.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Sentinels, attack! The goddess calls. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste. Furion.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan. You were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.
I am free after 10,000 years. Yet still my own brother thinks I am a villain. I'll show him my true power. I'll show him that the demons have no hold over me.
Are you certain of that, Demon Hunter? Are you certain your will is your own?
You reek of death, human. You'll regret approaching me.
Come then. You'll find that we're evenly matched.
We could go on fighting like this forever. What is it you truly want?
The Dreadlord who commands this undead army is called Tichondrius. He controls a powerful warlock artifact called the Skull of Gul'dan. It is responsible for corrupting these forests.
And you wish for me to steal it? Why?
Let's just say that I have no love for Tichondrius, and the Lord I serve would benefit from the Legion's downfall.
Why should I believe anything you say, little human?
My master sees all, Demon Hunter. He knows that you've sought power your whole life. Now it lies within your grasp. Seize it, and your enemies will be undone.
Might as well the skull of Gul'dan is kept. These paltry demons will not prevent me from claiming it. Speak to me. You dare speak to me? I grow impatient.
Are we being invaded?
You dare speak to me? Are there demons nearby?
Hi!
You dare speak to me? Now, at least the demons will no longer corrupt the forests. But if I destroy the skull and claim its powers as my own, I will become stronger than any of Archimonde's lieutenants. Yes, the power should be mine.
Now I am complete. I'm blind, not deaf. Hardly a challenge.
Foul demon! What have you done with my brother?
It is I, Furion. This is what I've become.
No. Illidan, how could you?
The leader of the undead has been destroyed, and the forests will heal in time.
At the cost of your soul? You are no brother of mine. Be gone from this place, and never set foot in our lands again.
So be it, brother.
We have no time for this, Furion. What are we doing out here?
Last night in a dream, a great raven spoke to me and summoned me to this place.
We were summoned here as well.
Who are you, Outlanders?
I am Thrall, son of Durotan, war chief of the Horde.
And I am Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the human survivors of Lordaeron.
You are not welcome here.
Peace, priestess. They've come to aid you against the Legion.
It was you in my dream. But who are you to make such an offer to us?
I am the reason for the Legion's return. Years ago, I brought the orcs into this world, and by doing so, I opened a path for the demons as well. For my sins, I was murdered by those who I cared for most. Despite my death, war raged across the lands for many long years, and my entire kingdom devastated its ruin. Now, at long last, I have returned to set things right. I and Medivh, the last guardian. I tell you now, the only chance for this world is for you to unite in arms against the enemies of all who live.
I'm sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace. Bound to the World Tree, we are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Hear me, Night Elves. The time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
Your building is the last encounter one.
I'm awake.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Stormrage, show yourself! Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you? You orcs are weak and hardly worth the effort. I wonder why Manaroth even bothered with you.
Our spirit is stronger than you know, demon. If we are to fall, then so be it. At least now, we are free.
The wretched little whelp actually hurt me. Are there none left to stand against the Legion? This is almost too easy. If I had known that this mortal resistance would be so weak, I would have launched this invasion centuries ago.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
Priestess, the undead have constructed a final settlement. They are mustering new forces with every passing moment.
Someone these lives.
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.
The roots will heal in time, as will the entire world. The sacrifices have been made. Just as the orcs, humans, and night elves discarded their old hatreds and stood united against a common foe, so did nature herself rise up to banish the shadow forever. As for me, I came back to ensure that there would be a future, to teach the world that it no longer needed guardians. The hope for future generations has always resided in mortal hands. And now that my task is done, I will take my place amongst the legends of the past.
System offline.